I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're doing something, well, really unique.
That's right.
We're not digging into the usual articles or research papers. Nope. For this deep dive, our source material is raw public curiosity itself.
Exactly. We've got this collection of search queries sent in by a listener, and it's all centered around three very prominent figures: Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and Jeffrey Epstein. The source itself is titled Trump, Musk, and Epstein, a nexus of news.
Right, a nexus. And our mission here is to basically unpack these search terms. We want to understand what people are really asking, you know? What are they most curious about when it comes to connections, interactions, maybe real, maybe perceived, between these three?
Yeah, we're kind of treating these searches like data points, like clues.
Exactly, like archaeological data. It reveals the landscape of what people are thinking, what they're speculating about.
And just to be clear, we're not here to answer the questions implied by these searches.
Yeah.
That's not what the data gives us.
Yeah.
We're mapping the questions themselves. This data set, these search terms, that's our only guide for today's deep dive.
Okay, so let's dive in. Looking at this, well, this pile of search terms, one thing just leaps out immediately, doesn't it? The sheer volume about Trump and Musk.
Oh, absolutely. It's saturated. You've got Trump, Musk, Elon Musk, Trump, Trump and Musk, Musk, Trump, Trump and Elon, Elon and Trump. I mean, it just keeps going.
And longer versions too, right? Like Donald Trump, Elon Musk, Trump, Elon Musk.
Yep, Elon Musk and Trump, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, even specific ones like President Trump, Elon Musk. It really shows this intense public focus on their relationship, whatever it might be.
It's just crystal clear people are typing these names together, looking for something, any connection. Now, woven into this, there's also, well, a lot of interest in Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, definitely. Terms like Jeffrey Epstein, obviously, but also Epstein files. What are the Epstein files? Epstein list. Who is Jeffrey Epstein? There's a really strong focus there.
And people seem to want the basics defined too.
Right. You see Epstein files meaning, what is Epstein files? Epstein meaning even Epstein file. It suggests people are trying to get a handle on the fundamental context. You know, who was he? What are these files everyone talks about?
Okay, so we have these two big areas, the Trump-Musk dynamic and the whole Epstein situation. But here's where it gets, well, like the source title says, like a nexus.
Exactly. Because the search terms themselves start knitting these figures together.
Yeah.
You see searches specifically linking Trump and Epstein.
Like what?
Things like Trump, Epstein, Trump and Epstein,
Right.
Trump and Epstein files, Donald Trump, Epstein files, Epstein, Trump.
Okay, and then the same thing for Musk and Epstein.
Yep. You get Musk, Epstein,
Yeah.
Elon Musk, Epstein, and Elon Musk, Epstein list. People are drawing those lines in their searches.
But there's one term that really, really stands out, isn't there? The one that brings all three together.
Ah, yes. That specific query. Elon Musk, Trump, Epstein tweet. That one is, well, it's pretty striking.
Why striking? Just from looking at the data.
Because it's so specific. It suggests there was maybe a moment or a piece of news or maybe just a rumor tied to a tweet where the public saw or thought they saw all three of these worlds colliding. It points to a very particular convergence point that grabbed people's attention enough for them to type that exact kind of complex phrase.
Interesting. Okay, so let's shift back to Trump and Musk for a second. If we look closer at how people are searching about their relationship, wow, the data really seems focused on conflict, doesn't it?
Oh, that's definitely a dominant theme. Maybe the dominant theme in how they're linked here. The terms are just full of words like fallout, fight, feud.
Give me some examples.
Okay, you've got Trump-Musk fallout, Trump and Elon Musk fight, Trump versus Musk, questions like why are Trump and Musk fighting, Elon and Trump fighting, and then just loads of variations. Musk-Trump feud, Trump-Musk feud, Elon Musk versus Trump, Elon-Trump fallout. It goes on.
Wow. The sheer number of those and how specific some are, like why are they fighting? It really paints a picture that the public narrative being explored, at least through these searches, is all about tension.
Exactly. It's way less about, potential alliances or agreements. According to this data anyway, it's heavily weighted towards perceived disagreement or antagonism.
So if people are searching about conflict, where are they looking for the evidence? Does the data suggest that?
It does, yeah. It points pretty clearly towards their main communication channels, their online platforms.
Makes sense. So you see searches for...
Truth Social Trump?
Yeah.
Trump Truth Social, all those variants. And then on the other side, Elon Musk, X Elon Musk, Musk, Twitter Elon Musk.
And even linking Trump to Twitter or X.
Yeah, Trump Twitter, Donald Trump Twitter, Trump X. It shows people are going right to the source, right, to the platforms where these guys actually post.
Presumably looking for the posts that cause the fallout or fight they're searching about?
Precisely. And you see that reinforced with searches for actual statements, like Elon Musk tweet, Trump tweets, and even more targeted ones like Elon Musk tweet about Trump or Elon Trump tweet. People want the digital receipts, basically.
Right, the direct evidence from the platforms. Okay, so beyond these core relationships and conflicts, the data also includes some related stuff, right? Other concepts, other people.
It does. It gives us a bit more context. For instance, you see terms related to Musk's businesses kind of sprinkled in there.
Like his companies.
Yeah, things like Elon Musk net worth, slash stock, Tesla stocks, why is Tesla stock down? It shows that interest in Musk's financial world, his company's performance, it's kind of mixed in with curiosity about his public persona and relationships.
So people connect his influence maybe partly to his wealth or Tesla's status?
Seems likely from the data, yeah. That these things aren't totally separate in the minds of the searchers. And then you also get names of other individuals popping up.
Who else is showing up?
Let's see. Kara Swisher, Kash Patel, Bill Ackman, Kanye West, Caroline Leavitt, Brian Kilmeade, Sean Hannity, Jimmy Fallon, Lawrence O'Donnell.
Quite a mix. Media figures, political figures.
Right. It suggests that the public conversation or the reporting around Trump, Musk, and Epstein often pulls in these other voices. Or maybe they've commented on it. You know, they're part of the wider information flow people are tracking.
And speaking of information flow, the data lists specific news outlets, too.
It does. You see CNN Live, CNN.com, Politico, Verge, Daily Beast, Channel 4 News, The Hill, 20 Times, The New York Times, App News.
So that kind of maps out where people might be going to read about this stuff or where they expect to find coverage of this nexus.
Exactly. It shows the media landscape perceived by these searchers as relevant. And then finally, there's a bunch of, well, miscellaneous terms.
Like what? Stuff that doesn't immediately connect.
Yeah, things like EV mandate, recession, White House, GJT, PDS, abomination, stick, ramp, best, mega, Kill Bill, internet, nobody.
Okay, that's quite random. Any idea what those might mean in this context?
Hard to say for sure without more context, but they could be anything, right? Tangential interests, maybe specific internet slang or memes related to the figures DJT, TDS, mega could fit that. Or maybe just words that appeared in an article or video they were looking for. It's like the raw, unfiltered trail of their search journey.
Okay, so let's try to pull this all together. If we synthesize what this unique source, this collection of search terms is telling us, what are the main hotspots of public curiosity here?
Well, based only on these searches, the data really hammers home the public interest in the relationship between Trump and Musk, specifically the dynamic and often the perceived conflict between them.
Right, the fallout, the fight, that's huge. And then
a very strong ongoing focus on Jeffrey Epstein, particularly the Epstein files or list and what they might contain or mean.
Okay. And the really crucial bit.
The critical point seems to be the significant public interest, or maybe speculation, about potential links or moments involving all three of them. That Elon Musk Trump Epstein tweet query really embodies that nexus idea.
Got it. And the searches also show people are looking at their online platforms.
Yep, Truth Social, Twitter, looking for direct statements. And Musk's financial situation via Tesla and his net worth is definitely part of the picture too.
And finally, the data maps out the associated media outlets and other figures who are part of this whole conversation, at least in the public search behavior.
Exactly. It sketches the ecosystem around the core interest.
So look, this deep dive wasn't about finding the answers to, why are Trump and Musk fighting or what is in the Epstein files.
Right.
Instead, by using just these search terms as our source, we've managed to map what questions seem to be on people's minds, how they're navigating the online world to understand these powerful, often controversial figures and their potential interactions.
It's a really interesting mirror, isn't it? Seeing public curiosity reflected back like this, showing exactly where the attention hotspots are in the digital noise.
It really is. And maybe it leaves us, and you listening, with a final thought to chew on. What does this pattern of searching tell us? This intense focus on relationships, potential conflicts, scandals, looking directly at platforms, turning to certain media. What does it say about how we collectively try to make sense of the powerful people shaping our world today?